what's going on, my nerds? Welcome back to, I was about to say the What's Your Nerd podcast, but no, this is the Nerdcast podcast. It's been so long since we did this, I
In a
forgot what
minute,
show we were doing.
right?
And you guys may notice we have a couple new nerds in the building. And no, they are not special guests. They are not, the interview of the day. They are new nerds, new challenger.
Here comes a new challenger!
Let's go.
Welcome.
My guy,
The new
Nacho
challenger
Kane,
has arrived.
and my girl Canapoo. Check them out on Instagrams, but you guys can go ahead and introduce yourselves real quick.
What's up? What's up? I'm Kane. I also go by Lelouch the Cosplay. You can follow me on all platforms.
I am Canna. I'm a cosplayer, and you can follow me on all platforms at canapoo.cos.
Awesome. I appreciate you guys
Welcome.
to be a part of the nerd crew, the nerddom, the nerdverse, that the thing that we do, the thing that
help round the three of us out because we are chaotic. We need a little structure.
We need some structure
earlier,
but I feel like that's our strength. No structure. We just get, we're here. We speak our mind. We go for it.
Organized chaos, maybe that's what we want to call it, something like that. But yes, we are adding new people and trying to reformat the way we do things a little bit because we do like chaos, but I like to add a little structure to it. Try to bring you guys more of us, try to do this weekly, try to give you guys more updates. And also with the addition of our new co-host, they are also very, very good cosplayers. I like to call them the chameleons of cosplay because these guys could take anything and make everything. I mean, they're part of the Nerd.0 cosplay group out of Charlotte. That's how I met them actually, and they do a lot of cosplay events, and so they're always getting new ideas and making cosplay costumes out of things they have because nobody wants to go broke doing this, right?
Yeah.
That's the hardest part because then I feel like I get discouraged looking at TikTok and seeing all these videos of these super nice ones and I'm like, fuck.
Yeah.
But anyone that can that has the craftiness to make it work, damn, all the respect. So well done, YouTube, because I can't do it.
Oh yeah. But we got a good show for you guys tonight. We got a bunch of topics such as new anime to Crunchyroll and renewing seasons, new seasons coming back. We got top 3 animes of the week. We got to talk about this new Devil May Cry anime that has the entire fandom split right down the middle and some other things. We went to Anime Aggies down at NC State.
Nice.
Or A&T, not NC State, A&T State.
Well, now the whole state's going to come after you.
Oh, man, I was on the college campus. My wife had texted me. She was like, "How is it?" I was like, "It's very strange. There's so many young people around me. I feel old. I feel so old." And then they had the nerve to have what was it, early admission or whatever it was there? Something was going on. So even younger people were there. Not just the regular college students, just the new people, the babies coming in, the seniors of high school. I was just like, man, this is wild. So college campuses, I don't even watch college sports anymore, so it's hard for me to remember names. But yeah, that was a blast. We can honestly start off with that topic. How did you guys enjoy it?
I had a ball, man. Like I said, there was so many people that I wasn't expecting, to be interested in coming just to talk. It kind of caught me by surprise because last year we did it, and it was a pretty decent turnout. They didn't have as much, but the turnout was still amazing. Even the cosplay contest, all that, man. I loved it because they brought their own creativity to it, so it was a dope thing to me.
Yeah, I liked the enthusiasm that all the cosplayers brought. Even like you said, it wasn't a huge turnout like one of those huge events, but it was. Yeah, the people that were there brought it. How'd you enjoy it, Canna?
like getting in, like actually trying to be in the character and stuff. So I thought that was cool. You know what I'm saying? They was just being they authentic selves. You know what I'm saying? In front of all their little friends and stuff. So I was like,
That's awesome though.
Yeah, you
That's
got
so
there.
cool.
You got there a little bit late, so I only saw you for a minute. How'd you enjoy it?
I got there, did get there late, but I did get there in time for the costume contest. And the reason I liked it is because those kids are on a budget and they're still cosplaying. Like when I was a college student, I didn't have anything, so I can't imagine how they're cosplaying. Like like that girl built like a hammer.
oh yeah,
Oh yeah, the power cosplay. I was like, she should have
Okay.
came in second. I told Jamal that. He was like, honestly, I thought she should have came in second too.
Right, like because I'm more of a crafter, so I feel like if you put time in it, it's gonna show, and it did. But
Yeah, my mindset too. Yeah.
I just like seeing what they could do because I cosplay on a budget. I love cosplaying on a budget. It's a challenge for me. But and like it gets bigger every year. I was there the first year, and this year I feel like it's got bigger. I would never expect that on a college campus. So seeing it was pretty cool seeing that.
Yeah, I had. Oh, go ahead, Flame.
No, I was just gonna say, and that's cool too, especially now because it's like keep that going, keep that creativity going. Like no matter what, it's like at that point, like especially at a college level, you're not making the most money. You're not like in a position, but it's like you're doing the things to take care of your happiness. And I think that a lot of people, like if you choose to do that, that's kudos to you because you know we talk about this a lot. Like I've been through that where it's like you kind of sacrifice your happiness, you get rid of the things that make you happy
Others.
for money, that fake happiness. But like you know, as you get older, like those are the things that actually like keep you grounded and keep you sane in the world. It's not, you know, chasing that degree, even though that's great for you.
Yeah.
Make sure you still take the time and explore the creative side, that inner kid in you, because that thing is what keeps you alive, man. And to hear about that, like you can already see it's like, hey, we don't need the biggest turn up. Yeah, big turn up is nice, but like the fact, like where you're at in your life and what you're choosing to do right now, like yo, it's pretty smooth. There's a lot of people that are older that still haven't grasped that. Like that whatever you're chasing isn't that, you know, and if you got a grip of that, like, hey man, I'll be able to get through these next 2 semesters. Just let me do my little cosplay stuff, you know, like I respect anybody who takes their nerd to that level with it. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. Yeah, and I like what you said, you know, people trade in all this stuff for, you know, like pursuing other things like you know, whether it's money or the degree, even if they're not pursuing it, like chasing it and like purposely like trading it out, you know, they get overwhelmed with like real life situations and then they think, you know, they got to grind and all these responsibilities. I can't afford to go to these cons, you know, I can't afford to hang out with all these people. I could just watch like Squidward from a window.
Right. yeah.
So yeah, and
get in there. Get in there.
That's similar to what I had wrote on the post when I originally posted about it. Was the coolest thing about it to me was, you know, we talk about this a lot. You know, it's one of the main themes of all nerd entertainment, and even Nerd.0 is just like growing up like us. It wasn't that cool. It wasn't, even if it was cool, it wasn't displayed. It wasn't mainstream. There wasn't as many events that you could go to that were cheap, or like, you know, what Nerd.0 does, like Library Con, you know, all these little events like at a bowling alley or at a, you know, a family bar and grill, you know, that you can walk in for free and you can hang out with everybody else, like the Harry Potter Wizard Night, things like that. You know, walk in for free or like pay a little $5 admission, you hang out, you know, and just do things. So like seeing that at a college campus, I loved it because, especially even though it created more traffic for us with all those new kids coming in, they're seeing everybody in their costumes walk into a building. They're like, what's going on here? And that's the coolest thing. Like you go off to a new college, a new place, you know, maybe you're not like me. I went to college. Me and my best friend moved to North Carolina together. You know, a lot of people go off to places by themselves, you know, whether it's a scholarship where you're definitely probably going by yourself, you know, and you like a certain thing like, anime, gaming, or something like that, and then you find out that the campus does things like that, you find a community and you find your people and you find friends, you make friends a lot easier and a lot quicker than you would if that didn't exist.
Yeah, see, and you're right. Like it's great to see that now because, like you said, it's like we really didn't get that, man. Like I get so envious that like there's places where people could go link up and just play Super Smash Brothers or whatever. Because like for me, it's like we was in a house, but if somebody got too angry or something, you know what I mean? Like it would turn into something else, or like people would just clown you. It's like, bro, that's what you're doing. That's what you're doing to your time. And then lo and behold, we get older. It's like, that's what you were doing too. Why are you clowning me? Don't do that to me.
That's what I'm saying.
Don't do that to me. You're nice with Marth.
Well, like,
how do you know who Marth is, motherfucker? I thought you didn't play Super Smash Brothers. But I'm getting by you with Marth.
You can't just button mash with him. You can't do it.
Yo, that was my brother, bro. I swear to God, bro.
Favorite.
Like, I remember jumped on the game. He's like, yo, what are you playing? He's like, play a real fighting game. Play like some Street Fighter or something. Then he hops on and proceeds to just beat me down with Marth.
Well, yeah.
And then like I'm just like I'm convinced. I'm like okay.
You ever I had to cut you off, but you ever see the meme? It's like when you go to your girlfriend's house and like she already has 2K downloaded or something like that.
Yeah.
So you like look at your brother like that after he starts beating your butt. I thought my son was here. I said beat your butt. He might having kids. You like censor yourself sometimes.
I won't.
Yeah.
We don't even censor ourselves all the time.
I don't. I
kind of curse a lot. Sometimes I get the old mentality.
That's good though. Hey, don't ever feel bad about
just figure it out.
Like that's never gonna get you and your family kicked out of theme parks. Me, I like cussing up like, sir, like the kids.
Let's do it.
Like, I don't give a fuck about. It's all my kids. I don't give a fuck about them damn kids. Don't talk to me.
I don't give a fuck about them goddamn kids.
Yeah, they're all my kids. I don't give a fuck about them damn kids. I'll say what I want.
Well, yeah, man. I gotta really, really do better than I did in the beginning of this segment, and really give a shout out to A&T College.
Yeah,
North Carolina A&T College and Anime Aggies, the folks at Anime Aggies, for doing what they do and putting that on, because that's not even the only thing they do. They do events throughout the year. They do like, I was looking at their page. They do like yoga events, like where people come together and do like yoga. They do like just game nights in general. They do watch parties, anime watch parties. So they have a community on that college campus throughout the year aside from just the Anime Aggies. So go check them out.
Yeah, if you're in the area, man, and you're looking for community, it looks like that's the place to be. It looks like they have a wide variety of stuff for you to do. So
yeah,
definitely check it out.
I mean, we have one.
If we have any,
we have one.
If we have any younger watchers that's going to college and you're going to A&T, like, oh snap!
Yeah, go check it out.
Check them out.
That's something to
do. Yeah, I mean, I can't even to have that type of support almost like instantly would have changed my entire life probably. Because like I had that DBZ backpack in like my early elementary days, and people were like, "What the hell is that?" And just feeling like left out, a little bit ostracized, and then I finally went to North Carolina for college, and that's where I met our boy Sutton here, and it just kind of continued from there. But yeah, just to even hear that, like I'm jealous I'm not there to be able to enjoy that, but it's just good to hear it. It really is, because we have obviously like bigger areas like Twin Cities and Chicago. They have all their Comic Cons and everything like that.
Yeah.
But for where I live, it's like a 3-hour drive to like be able to even like get close to it, and like it sells out and fills up almost immediately nowadays. So hopefully I'll be able to get to something over on y'all's coast soon enough.
Yeah.
But
bro, I have this dream, and that's cool that we have you guys here now. So, and actually have a little bit of income, but I've always wanted to cosplay as Spawn But I'm talking like flowing cape and chains and all that. Like, bro, like if y'all could put your boy on, bro. Like this Halloween, I'm trying to have capes flowing, shit lighting up, bro. Like I want people like, yo, like,
are you looking for
like, yo, I got put on, man. You know what I mean? I got the recipe now, bro. You know.
Dude, I mean,
Get back and keep going.
You said what?
They're about to get on one of them TikTok air fans that they've been.
There it is. You put it in the junior shirt.
Just get like a really long, like red sheet, and
there we go.
Have your wife holding it with the fan going at the same time, but have
make the kids
her out of the
make
frame.
Them do it.
I was just about to. I'm like, no, I'm about to have my kids hold one of them. And one of them fans
they go hiking all the time and have those nice canyon shots. You could be like perching on like by the canyon.
Yo, bro, seriously. No, I was like, yo, I'm about to have my kids like, I'll make them like, yo, you about to drag that big fan they used to keep football teams cool. Yep. One of them big ones.
Hurt, Dad. That's too damn bad.
Like, yo, this is gonna get daddy views, baby. Yeah, I understand. Look, Daddy's trying to get a dream out. Daddy's trying to make our dreams come true. Spoiler.
Right. I just need my help.
Your arm's gonna be sore. It's a workout. Come on.
You owe me. Put that roof over your head.
You owe me.
Oh man.
Okay.
Oh yeah. But speaking of anime, new season of anime is upon us.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, the spring season has kind of, do the Birdman.
Yeah, because my daughters came into the room last night and she said, Dad, I need you to get me Crunchyroll Supreme. It's gonna be
100% worth it.
Yeah, she said it's gonna be $12.99. She came with the PowerPoint presentation, so something must. And then I get on here to do it. Yeah, and then I get on here today, and you guys are like, "There's a new anime season, so something's popping. I need y'all to fill me in. What's going on?" Man?
I think they are changing up prices a little bit, though. I think that's what they're.
Well, I mean, yay tariffs, but whatever. Whatever. We'll skip. We'll skip. But yes, their pricing, I think, well, their pricing originally was like $8 a month.
Yeah,
but
like
they did bump it up to 12. But it's totally worth it because, I mean, the amount of like shows on there that can cover every single topic you could ever think of. Where it doesn't have to be the action stuff, like the slice of life stuff that Corey and I will shoot the shit about every once in a while. It's like, it's perfect. Like it gives you that release of like, or that feeling of like, you're watching something like Friends or something like that.
Oh, okay.
It still can get anime can give you that.
Yeah.
Still.
Okay.
They have all types of anime, like we see it all the time, like horror, just random things. They have like, especially like for kids growing up. Like they have a lot of like coming of age animes and stuff, or just like they started having a lot more like 8 and under type anime stuff on there. I see a lot of this stuff because my daughter shares Crunchyroll. So when she comes to me about the Crunchyroll Supreme, I'll be like, "Go ahead, I'll hear out your presentation, but I already purchased it."
She's like, I'll pay it. Cool. Just give me the money.
Make your own profile. You're diluting my algorithm.
There it is.
You're diluting my algorithm, yo. But in general, I do watch. The older I get, I do watch a lot more other anime, not with less action, just a lot more drama or like emotions in it. Something that. Can I tell y'all something? I think I've turned into my mom a little bit, but not the same. It's just with anime. She grew up watching the Lifetime shows. I like watching animes that got emotions in them.
Well, now I'm just picturing you posted up on the couch with the shower cap in the room.
It's like
that was your mom the first time I met her.
It's like a craving I had. I was like scrolling through Crunchyroll, Amazon, because I have the High Dive trial right now. I was just like, I need something with a little oomph in it. Like, give me some dark drama, some where emotions. I need to cry.
I need to cry.
Lives Alone.
What's that?
You ever seen Kotaro Lives Alone?
I've heard. I have not seen it yet.
Man,
that'll give you everything, all the feels.
Oh, there it is. Write that down. Say it again. What is that one called?
Kotaro Lives Alone.
There it is.
That sounds like a crazy title.
All three of us were just like, boom.
Yeah.
I mean,
whirlwind of all the emotions.
I mean, especially being like a parent now, like I hear Kotaro lives alone. I was like, he's alone?
Yeah.
Like,
no.
Where's his friends? Where's his parents?
Right. Well, like it's not like also who was it? It was, I can't remember who I was watching, but they're like, yeah, like my friend is turning like the kids on anime, and he's like himself getting into it, and like, yeah, they started watching the show that have like 3 like little kids in it, so it seems like it's a good thing for a kid show, and he's like,
it's the promise.
Yeah, it was never like. Yeah. And immediately the friend was like, shh. So yeah, like Neverland, it is based on children, but like
it's not like that. The word Neverland is really like diluted as you know.
It makes you think of Peter Pan, but like
you think of Peter Pan and like what's the worst that could happen? Like they're gonna cry about something, but no, it's not gonna be dark, right? It's gonna be fine, right? My kids can watch this, right?
So dark,
right?
So fucking dark.
Nope.
Look, for people that are not in the anime, please find a tour guide.
Consult your friends.
Like, don't just like jump into things because they sound nice, especially if you have kids. Like Promise Neverland is a great example. If you don't read the description, you're gonna be like, Promise Neverland is great. Yeah, let's go ahead check this out.
Yep.
Or Goblin Slayer.
Dude, that the first like 10 minutes of that, you're just like
10 minutes, try 90 seconds.
Yeah, it's fair.
Try
the first like 90 seconds, you're just like, oh, y'all just said fuck it.
The kid gloves right off that, huh?
Like that is a great anime, but woof.
I will say this though: if you're hard-headed,
past that first episode, you will.
What about me?
No, so like if you're hard-headed, right, and you're listening to what they say, like you really need, like seriously, get a tour guide because don't be hard-headed. You won't finish these things. But Dr. Stone.
That's a great one, man.
I love
Dr. Stone.
I need to catch up.
Listen, so Dr. Stone, that's the first anime I've watched since Death Note.
That's a good one. That is a great fucking choice.
It is so good, bro.
And it's current, so you're kind of like, you're not
like, bro, that show is. Like it's one of those ones where so I've said this before on the podcast. So like, here's my problem that I have with the anime where I start losing interest. Right. There'll be this dope plot line, right? And they're going at it strong. And then for whatever reason, they'll do this thing where
the fillers.
Yeah, like there'll be like 6 episodes where they do this flashback. And I'm like, no, go back to what we were doing. Why are you guys doing this? Like, why would you guys? But Dr. Stone does that, but the way it ties into
they're good episodes. They're good.
But that filler episode on Dr. Stone, how it ties to the whole story, I am not going to lie. If you haven't seen that, that might give you those feels you were looking for. Because I was sitting here, I was like, I know this. Yeah, this anime got me messed up right now. I know I ain't feeling like this. Like,
I've only seen the first 2 seasons. I haven't finished it. I know the 3rd one just ended, right? Or 4th.
So I'm halfway through the 2nd season right now.
Okay. 3rd,
but
yeah, 3rd.
There was this episode in the 1st season where it talks about the main character's pops and like what him and the people were doing when everything went down and how like that episode, it was filler, but then at the end, like I was like, I ain't gonna lie, bro, like that might give you the feels you were looking for too. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I was sitting there, I was like, bro.
Hey, look, since you like Dr. Stone and like some feels type, when you're done with that, check out what is it? Ranking of Kings.
Man, Boji.
My man Boji.
Hey, hold on. It was real.
Made my wife cry. She almost didn't finish it. She was like, why are they doing this to him? Boji, that dude. No.
Boji cosplay. That's how I'm about that.
Damn. Was that your first cosplay?
It ain't my first cosplay, but I had to have it. It's a simple cosplay. Super simple. Like, this is my
first cosplay I ever did. The first 2 cosplays I've ever done ever in my life. Actually 3. So I was the Red Ranger one year, and then I was the Green Power Ranger the next year, and then I was Sam from Trick or Treat. But that ain't really real because I got the thing from fucking Spirit Express or the Hollywood Express store. But yo, I won a costume contest with that shit. They're like, yo, you are the biggest Sam I've ever seen in my life. Like, you look kind of scary, bro. Like, yo, they're like, yo, if you take the mask off, you really got the pumpkin head under there.
What? Like, look, an easy cosplay that you could truly knock off Flame would be Dutch from Black Lagoon. And like Black Lagoon was probably one of my first ones I ever really got into. And let me tell you, it's such a fun, it's a fun anime about pirates. It's like modern day pirates. And the dude Dutch, he just wears black vest, shaved head, just got like the goatee like you got going right now. There you go. And he just smokes a cigar and just a badass captain.
Oh yeah. And honestly, like fake cigars are like one of the funnest props to have for some reason. I don't know why I like it. It's just and then oh my god.
You know me, I'd have the real thing. You know me. That's really
Now you can have the real ones on you for special moments, but like for like the entire session, you have a fake one on you at all times for pictures.
Yeah, definitely the fake ones. You know how I do. It's nothing. Anything I smoke is all props.
You know what? That first one.
You know what he meant. You know what he meant.
Cigars.
You know what he meant.
Yeah, you know what I mean. It's all props over here.
Court, take a lap. Take a lap.
I'll leave.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. But all right, let's see, we do this a lot. You guys will get used to it. It seems like you guys are already, it's in on it already, just like sidetracking and enjoying random conversations that are not on the list. We do it a lot.
All the time.
Since we're talking, we're going to keep on the track of anime and the topic of Crunchyroll and the current things that are going on. What, from everybody who has watched something current, what is your top 3 animes so far of the spring season? Or you don't even have to pick a specific anime. You can pick a specific episode because there's a couple that are hitting.
I'll go for it.
Go for it.
For me, it's Windbreaker coming back. That was that's mine. That just like gave me everything I needed for this week. I'm waiting for next week.
And Flame, Windbreaker, definitely a great one.
You guys keep telling me. Yeah, you guys keep telling me. I got my list updated here. You guys are Flame, Windbreaker. I've heard that line. You guys said Flame, Windbreaker. That's like you don't even say like. I'm not even gonna tell you no character's name. Windbreaker.
That's all you need.
Yeah. It is truly an anime of brotherly love, and it's just like fucking
and they got them hands.
That too.
Well, my kids got the new Crunchyroll premium or whatever, so I'm gonna make sure to use. I'm paying for it, so I'll make sure to use it.
100%. But again, create your own profile so you can enjoy what you want to enjoy.
Okay.
Because, you can create the different viewer profiles with the supreme, like the premium.
Yeah, because my daughters, like honestly, if I brought my daughters, they probably know more. Like my daughters, like haiku and things like that. Yeah,
that's awesome.
Yeah, they're all like they're about that life. Like seriously,
I'm about to start that one with my daughter. But is that what are your other top 2 animes so far?
Who, me?
No. Oh, Canna.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I need 3? Oh gosh.
Or however many you want to do.
Or you just be rules. Like you could just do the die line, Windbreaker.
Isekais too.
You like To Be Hero?
Oh, I did like To Be Hero X.
Ooh,
I like the animation and how it kind of went to a different type of animation.
Yeah. That one's Korean, right? Or is it Chinese? I can't remember.
I don't remember.
I would say it's like a Chinese style.
It's Chinese style. Yeah, I like this.
Yeah, it's Chinese.
I like it. I didn't know where it was created, where the origin.
Yeah, I did enjoy To Be Hero X. I wasn't expecting to like it, but you got to give it a try.
Mm-hmm.
It surprised me. It really did. characters. Like, I wasn't expecting that from that. Let's see what else. Oh, Fire Force.
Oh yeah. Damn, Fire Forces. That is like.
Oh yeah, the Nerd Point oh crew. They were out at Anime Aggies, all dressed in Fire Force clad.
I'm only very jealous. It's fine. It's fine.
I got to start calling them all ahead of time so I can start coordinating with them.
Yeah, right. I'm telling you. It's not that we coordinated. We decided to do Fire Force, and Jamal asked me what we were doing. Six for Kage asked me what we were doing. And I told him, he was like, we doing it too.
Good idea. He's like, thanks.
Meant to be.
but yeah, I mean, Windbreaker, they started off immediately.
Oh yeah.
Immediately, episode 1. Hands, and drama. Woo. Had my heart racing. I was like, don't do that to me. I mean, it's already been like 2 weeks, so spoiler alert, whatever. You know.
I mean, yeah.
They scared us. That gave us a jump scare. To be
We're all
Hero
adults.
X, that's gonna. I feel like To Be Hero X is gonna bring that emotional drama. You know,
anime with K drama.
Yeah. That's exactly. Yo,
Find out that the villain was his best friend, which I kind of was thinking.
Oh, hey, spoiler!
I mean, that is like the most common theme. It's fine.
That's how you know that. That's how you know it's fire. He said, "Listen, I gotta let you know."
You can say spoiler alert, but we'll have a rule on the podcast. If it's been 4 days since it's been out,
spoil the fuck out of it.
We could talk about it. But we gotta say spoiler in the beginning. If it's been 2 weeks,
20 minutes, but all right.
If it's been 4 days, give me 14 of them. You know what I'm saying?
Give me 14 of them.
If it's been 2 weeks,
14 of them.
If it's been 2 weeks and it's still airing and you haven't watched it, you might get spoiled. We'll try to say spoiler alert beforehand. Maybe everybody else will. They don't
not spoiled. That's no. You're not getting spoiled, but.
Procrastinator alert! If you haven't caught on by now, procrastinator.
I'll have a.
We'll race you to the party, dude.
I'll have a go to edit button to insert that for spoiler alerts and procrastinator alert.
That's funny.
But yeah, To Be Hero X is gonna bring that drama. I feel like
TV Hero X. See,
to be.
Okay, like to be, like the
like to be or not
to be or not.
Okay, I was like the TV service. Like, oh, this might be good. God damn, we gonna fire a shot and.
Hold on, wait, To Be X. To Be X is that sounds inappropriate. To Be X, that sounds like a bad website.
That sounds like
don't go there.
That sounds like a TV channel.
What's it called?
Don't go there on your work computer.
To be a hero.
To be hero.
To be Hero X. Okay.
Yeah. Oh man. So I'll go real quick.
Yeah.
My Hero Academia Vigilantes.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, I don't want to get too far into it because I do want to ask people what's the lamest quirk, but I see people hating on the main character already. Talk about he has the lamest quirk in the whole world. There's a guy that is a Windex bottle, by the way. You guys forget about that? You guys forget about that? Did you guys forget about that? So I'm not even saying he's the lamest, but I'm just saying let's not
chill.
The main character.
The lamest.
Huh?
Y'all gonna see when you watch it. He ain't no big part of the story in there.
I don't think he's going to be a big part of the story because he's a vigilante. I don't think he's going to go OP, but I feel like there might be some feels, and he's going to use his quirk decently to save some people. I just feel bad.
With the glow stick fingers.
Oh yeah, did you see him? When she was performing, he's like,
hell no. He said so. One of the characters quirks his spirit fingers. Man, I ain't watching that, bro. What? One of the characters quirks it. He said,
"Yeah." He's like, they had it. So he has the. All you see his hands, and he's like, "Man."
He tries to give himself a cool name like Firebug Hands, or I don't know, like Firebug, or
said glow sticks for fingers, bro.
Ember gloves. We're gonna be like, bro, no, you got spirit hands. That's your power.
I gotta see this now.
That's the name of it. Stop trying to make it cool.
Oh, that's funny.
That's hilarious.
But yeah, don't do my dude dirty. Like he has to have 3 points of contact. But you can like look, even Static Shock, he rides on his little disc with 3 points of contact. You can make it look
The little
cool.
sewer cap, but that was
Mhm.
legit though,
But
bro.
I didn't read it, so I don't know if he's gonna be really lame or not. So
Okay. Don't compare him to Static Shock, bro. That's
no,
our
I'm
boy
saying
right there.
I'm trying to
Don't do that,
I'm not
bro.
comparing him. I'm just taking a cool figure to try to
No,
pump up
I think
somebody
a
else.
little comparison.
Gotta
Don't tip
be
the
like,
scales
look,
too much.
Static
I
did
feel
it, so
it.
it has to be cool, right? That type of thing.
He explained why the way he do it though make it a little different. It's a
Like
level thing.
There you go.
a little different, like better, or a little different, like lamer.
Yes.
Better.
Yes.
Okay, cool. No spoilers. It hasn't even happened, so we can't spoil that. I'll digress on asking questions. I'm bad about that. I don't be mind about being spoiled sometimes. I just gotta know. But
Oh
yeah.
my God.
So I said Vigilantes. I'm gonna say To Be Hero X is my number 2, and as my number 3. I know it's not Crunchyroll, but I'm gonna say Moonrise.
Don't know how to feel about it yet.
Bro, I am a huge fan of Moonrise. It's like cool final. It's like how Final Frontier sci-fi stuff is usually not that exciting. It's just interesting and we like it, like how Star Trek is.
Mhm.
But like back in the day, you're like, I kind of want them to be a little bit more jumpy, and that's how it is. It's like a more action-packed Star Wars or Star Trek. Like an anime version. So I'm like, yo, this is dope. I like the little cape
What's this one
move.
called?
It's called Moonrise.
Yeah.
It's on
Moonrise.
Netflix. It's not on Crunchyroll.
Yeah, it's about
That's okay.
it's about a civilization, two civilizations that are, basically at war, or they just started a war, basically in the beginning, the Earth versus, the people of the moon. The people of the moon had been there. They had colonized the moon at some time ago, and whatever. Some shady stuff happened, and now they're like revolting. Like the people of the moon will be independent and stuff like that. So now they're at war, and like the main
Okay,
character,
see,
the
so
main character,
when we
he's kind of like playing both sides,
so
So
when we get for our next podcast, this is gonna be my assignment. Okay, this is gonna be my homework
This is gonna be my
assignment.
homework.
We're gonna watch one episode of each, and then I'm gonna give y'all my review next time, just so there's something to look forward to.
I had
For which of these on
I
my
ha-
list, and we're not done yet. So whatever you guys mentioned, I'm gonna watch one episode of each, and I'm gonna say who is the king of keeping your boy engaged. Like which one of these shows from
I
the
like
first
that. I
episode?
like that. This is like this is a
first
game.
episode.
which one are you gonna watch the whole
I'm
thing of
invested.
first?
No, so look, so right now on the list we got Black Lagoon, Windbreaker, To Be Hero X, My Hero Academia, Vigilante, and Moonrise. And this is gonna be a little biased because I'm gonna base it on me.
Yeah,
But if you're
that's what
watching,
you're supposed to do. I want to see which one attracts you the most.
yeah,
First.
I'm gonna see which one of these, and these are just what we got so far. But I'm gonna see which one of these is like okay for someone like me that don't watch anime. If I'm gonna watch the first episode of something, what show is gonna hook me the most?
I had an idea for a segment a few months back where it's like I can't remember the name I had for it, but it's basically like we give you an episode of an anime to watch because you don't watch it that much. And you tell us what you thought about it, and it didn't have to be the first episode. Like we would pick random.
Let's do that. Let's make that a segment because, like, I, you know me, like it's like I'm gonna keep it a buck.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep it
you
a
guys
buck
haven't
50
noticed,
with
Flame isn't here for. He wasn't picked for the anime. He's an expert in comics, and he loves video games. That was
yes. And I'm always down to try something
that was
new.
his nerd.
I want to see what y'all is on. That's what are y'all? Why does this hook you and why doesn't this hook me? That's all. Like, yo, what is going on? Is it me? Is it me?
Am I the problem? It's me.
Am I the problem? What am I?
It's not because there's animes that like I'll say like JoJo for instance. Me personally, I never dislike animes, especially if there's like a huge following. If there's a huge following in the anime, I'm not the person that's gonna be like, that anime is garbage. I'm be like, what's wrong with me? I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna force myself to watch it and like this anime. JoJo, I
I'm
like.
gonna sit there and go through it.
JoJo, I like. I just end up like falling off of it. Like I love the first 9 episodes, but they're very slow, and I'm just like, I haven't got past the first 9.
Is this what
It's not
JoJo's
even a
Bizarre
bad. I love the
Adventure?
story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they're
So,
coming out
like,
with a new one.
so I let that play one night while I fell asleep, like it was just on, and I woke up and some dude was like, Baron Zephydi, and I was like, turn this shit off. Who is this? Who is this dude screaming Baron Zephydi? I was like, I remember that. Why is every dude chiseled like that? I was like, yo, every dude got like 12 pack. Who the hell made this? Those are not real abs. What the hell is what is going on here? Why are these dudes drawn like that, man? What is
He said, take me back to regular cartoons.
Funny.
Johnny Bravo on steroids?
Right.
Oh my god.
Those are my 3. Kane, what is your 3?
Dang, that's kind of. I don't watch so. This is. I ain't got them in order, but I definitely 2B Hero X was definitely.
None of mine were really in order. I think Moonrise my number 1 because I love it, but I didn't really pick them in order, really.
Dang. I actually just started. I want to say it's on Crunchyroll. It's this little show. It's like it looked like older style, but it's called like Yaiba, and they do like fight with the kendo sticks.
Oh, the kid with the little kid with the green hair.
Mm-hmm.
Don't lie, man. I'm rocking with that right now.
I'm waiting for it to come out in English so I can watch it with my son. Sometimes I want to experience it with him. So sometimes
hold on, what was that? Hold on, what was that?
So
she done told you before about watching it. Like, hold on, I saw that.
Nah, she said she waiting for it to come out in English too.
Yeah, he go. That was funny.
No, because sometimes when I watch things with my son that I've already watched, I want to like experience it with him sometimes. Like, so I'm like, okay, this one's PG. I don't have to pre-watch this one. We could both experience it at the same time. But yeah, so that one looks real cool, Yaba.
Nah, it is. I thought that was smooth how they brought it into like who his dad used to be, and I don't want to dive too much into it. But
hold on. What's this one
spoiler
called?
alert. I mean, you could talk about. I don't care about spoiling.
How do you spell it?
Yaiba.
Yeah, it's on Netflix too.
Okay.
Yeah, I was.
What else you got for us?
Dang, I was just watching this. Man, I don't watch so many things. I don't know what.
No, I get that feeling too.
So how long are each of these episodes? Because I want to be fair too.
Usually about 28 minutes.
Just because look, like if they're all like 30 minutes,
about 20,
then I got to be fair. But if you got one that's like an hour, then it's like, okay, I got to put that one separately.
I'm pretty sure all these are 22 to 28 minutes. I don't think any is Hero X episode 1 an hour. No, I don't think it is. No,
I mean, it shouldn't matter, right? If the shit's good, like I shouldn't even matter. I should just be watching it like, oh, an hour went by, damn.
Oh, I didn't.
No, truly, none of them will ever run that long. Like the only thing that would really run that long, and it's just because for the sake that they have to do it. Like
they do it with
Demon Slayers.
They do, for example, they turn in last episodes of the season sometimes. They'll give you like a 40 or a 50-minute episode.
And like Demon Slayer, like they turn their seasons into a movie. In fact, all of their seasons are just being movies going forward. Which, I mean, whatever. I respect it. That way, I don't have to deal with the struggle of waiting for an episode to be like, fuck.
Well, I just don't watch the movies because I already seen it usually.
Oh yeah, but for the future seasons, why not?
But if you don't watch anime, you can watch like a good season of Demon Slayer in a movie.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so like if you don't want to do like an episodic thing, they do have those movies where it like the first season. I don't think they did a movie for the first season, but for like the second season, they did do a full movie for that, and I think even for the third one, they did.
Okay,
that.
Good.
And those are on Crunchyroll. The movies are on Crunchyroll.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, so yeah, they're up there.
Marshall, what you got for us?
Oh man, I really only have two that I'm like desperate to like get invested in still. And Fire Force right up there. Fire Force has had me since day one. Character development and their overall story is really cool. I just
Really
love
good
it.
character
But
development.
like what really gets me, where I feel like a lot of other animes or TV shows in general just really lack, is the overall like audio and sound of it. It's like Fire Force just has such a boom to it. It really does. And it just
Mm.
hooks me.
No pun
So like if
intended.
you have that appreciation for music, Fire Force is, or like any audio, Fire Force is right up your alley. Cause
Did
like
you did
damn.
you did you mean did you mean to do that pun?
Maybe.
Fire Force having a boom and just like walk past it like, you know.
I'll say yes just to look cool. So yes.
Sometimes greatness, you got to say things. Sometimes greatness isn't noticed
Yep,
until
there
after
it
it's
is.
happened.
That's what I said. That's what I said.
It's like, look, Corey, when you get to the level I'm at, you know, you say great things and you walk away like you don't
Like,
even notice.
did I go to school for film and TV editing? Yes.
It was intentional. It's for you, the viewer, to digest.
Quite possibly.
But then, the other thing I've gotten invested in is the Apothecary Diaries, and
that's on my list. I haven't started it yet.
So I can't wait for this new season. I can't wait. I can't wait. Like after the first like two, I was like, this is it. Yeah, this is one of those things where I was like, very unexpected. I just dove in and I just truly loved it.
Question, because that's I've been meaning to start that as well. Does that have the feels or the drama at least?
Yeah, like I said, it's one of the ones it gets you because it got so much going on. Like without.
Or is it like one of those thinking animes? They like a detective type stuff.
It has they gonna drop you into all that. Like she just moving. Her dad dope. They only get rid of him, but he dope. Like as you can, that's what she gets clearly. But it's
nice.
But yeah, like it truly. Like, I got invested. I was just like, damn. Like this is like. It's such a perfect kind of like setup because Apothecary itself, like there's a few Apothecary games out there that I play on my Switch back there, and it like anything like that where it's just like that investment of like investigating and like kind of being that alchemist, which I think in my mind I desperately have always wanted to be. So it's just like, oh man, like it hit me in a spot that I kind of forgot about because I mean, hell, even speaking with Moonrise, with them being the same creators from like Full Metal Alchemist, that was a big draw for me because I see that animation style, I see that recognition behind it. I think the only thing like I'm hesitant about is it. I love the tech. I love I love all the tech that they have in Moonrise. Like I think their enhancements to their capes that can help them like fly around in gravity and the overall like weapon configuration that they have access to. I think that's so cool. That's so like it I can see the recognition in like a lot of different things, like ultraviolet, where it has that weapon configuration feature and like the endless ammo. I think the only thing like that like can kind of hold it back for me a little bit is the story itself. I feel like gets a little bit lost around.
I was about to ask
episode 5 or 6.
I was trying to let you finish. I didn't know you were going to get into that. I was about to ask you: is the thing you have a problem with was the story and how it like it's random at times and you like tries to lose you intentionally? It seems.
So I don't think they try to do it intentionally. I think what the problem was
intentional, but it feels intentional.
I feel like that. I feel like,
like, hey, do you want me to watch this or not? Do you want me to go? Like, what's going on?
I feel like the first season it would have been a bigger hit if it was only like 8 episodes long, and then
it's 18.
The first season is 18 episodes.
But I'm excited for that. I
think the
problem with that is it all comes out at once though.
And that can be the big problem with it because like if you're binging it like and just if you're anything like me, I get distracted. So
you can lose steam on that. It has lulls. The intro they went hardcore frontier music on that intro.
The intro is
like 2 full minutes. Like you don't need all that.
but again, I overall still I think it's like a very unique show in the way that yes, it takes a lot from every single sci-fi movie, TV series, anime, live action you can think of, but it does it in its own way where like the clothing you're wearing is what's giving you the speed, not like your overall physical ability. So
And
that
then the
is like
little
that I
gadget
read,
thing.
yeah, truly like a lot of respect for it. It's super unique. And again, I love the animation style because it's Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. But yeah, that was my only drawback with that. Got distracted, but yeah. So yeah, Apothecary Diaries and Fire Force are really like the two things that I'm like truly invested in this upcoming. Anything else in between? I mean, I guess solo leveling, if you want to consider season two as part of that kind of spring release, even though it ended here in spring. But damn, that the end of that was just
Solo leveling.
and and the fact that they also were like, we don't know if we're gonna get a season three yet. I was like, I will burn this world.
Well, we'll definitely get the season 3 because how good it was and how
and they
great it was.
confirmed it like
Unless they
this week.
literally just say I don't want to, but they didn't say they won't. They just said
No,
no.
they confirmed this week. They're like, no, there's going to be a season three, but then after that, they're like, nah. But
They got
yeah,
a lot of story left, so there's meat on that bone. There's meat on that bone.